Yeah.
So you're in the start gate, you're the last man to drop. Like, what is going through your head? Is there any like process or mindset differences from what you've done in the past? Or are you just like big grin, happy to be here, let's go?
Honestly, I was trying not to cry. It was Aaron, my like mechanics last race together.
Peltari. Yeah.
So we'd been doing World Cup since 2015 together. Every single one. He's also like my best mate back at home. We've done everything together since 2015 pretty much. And it was his last race, and I'd qualified for, semi-finaled first, and was last rider to drop. And normally I'd just say, yep, like, thanks, like, give him knuckles. And I'm like, yep, let's go get it. Let's go F shit up, pretty much is what I say. But yeah, this time I was trying actually not to cry and gave him a hug and looked him in the eyes and I said, thanks for everything. And we're both so close to tearing up. And this was like a minute to go before my start. And then he just taps me on the bum and he just says, go have fun. And that's all it was. Normally it's like you've got this, like, you know, convincing me like I do have this. He was just like, just go have fun. And then, yeah, I go and send it pretty much. Send my life.
What do you remember from the run?
I remember thinking don't crash in the first corner because it was really dicey, like foggy, dicey. And then from there, I don't really remember anything until I like got through the rock garden. I was exiting the rock garden and I went to go pump and pull off of this little rock ledge and my legs just gave way. Like I was at my limit of my physical capacity that weekend. Like it was bad. Obviously I had not done any training for a few months, that I just lost strength and lost breathing, lost everything. So I was on my absolute limit, almost went over the bars, saved it. I was trying to tell myself to breathe and remember to breathe and yeah, just held it onto the bottom. But I honestly thought at that moment I was ready to just keep tucking and just go to the ground. I was like, end it. I was like, end this run. My legs were done. My lungs were done. I was like, please just let me go. And then, yeah, obviously felt the roar going into the finish, crossed the line. I won. It was like amazing feeling. Everyone starts cranking over the barriers. And I hadn't really taken a breath yet because I'd just been screaming that I just won. And then next minute, Fabian's just come in for a massive bear hug and he squeezes so tight. I could not get any air in or out. I had my thumb in his throat to try and get him off of me so I could actually breathe. Like, no word of a lie. Like, I don't know if he remembers or not, but I was driving my thumb into his throat to try and get him off of me so I could actually take a breath. It was bad.
Amazing. And then the emotion poured out, I guess, right, when it started to set in.
Yeah, exactly. Once it actually set in and so many riders came up and congratulated me. Like, obviously, it's crazy to think, you know, having a kid and missing races and then come back and just to win it. Everyone was super happy for me. Even Lockie being so close to the win, he was super disappointed that he missed out on the win, but he also was, you know, we chilled that night after the race and he, you know, said how happy he was for me to get the win. And if it was to be that he was going to get beaten that day, he was glad that it was that story. So it was pretty cool.
It was incredible, mate. Very, very cool to watch.